Hey guys, Raptor TV here. Do a little introduction first for people who don't know me. My name's Alex. I play a red paladin called Visu on the server Down Gear, and I raid for the Guild Fate. Mists of Pandaria is coming out in a month and a half. So I figured I would do what I think about the game so far and what I thought coming into the expansion. When they first announced Pandaria as their next expansion, I wasn't happy. I was one of those people that were very angry or like, oh, we just saved the world from the cataclysm. Now we get pandas. Cool beans, I guess. I wasn't sure if I was going to continue playing the game. But I give Blizzard chances to do new stuff, so I waited until beta, got on the beta. Too many crashes, too many stuff. I couldn't play the game. So I waited until they raised the cap to 90 and let you do heroic instances. That's when I started playing beta. Now, I still went in with that feeling of, I'm not gonna play this game. I'm looking for flaws, not good stuff. It wasn't until I started actually leveling and going through the zones and learning the lore, even though I'm not a lore kind of dude, it was still very interesting and I got involved into it and I actually paid attention. The questings, there aren't too many new quests. I think it's the same stuff. Collect these things, go collect 100 other things, go kill these things, but there are some new quests. I'm not going to get into them, but there are new formats of quests. Once you hit 90, everything changes because even past games when you hit max level, all you do is do your dailies, do instances for gear, and start raiding or doing PGs. That's it. That's all you do. This one, you hit max level, and they send you back to places you've already done quests for, and it opens up new chains of quests, which is, in my my point of view, is awesome. How I feel about the new red factions. They're great. The only thing I don't like is how they're making valor point system. Valor point system is just, it's good for the first tune, but then you have to grind out the rep for the next tunes to get the gear you need. I think the only way they can do that is making it bind on an account or something, because it's just gonna suck grind every single one of those factions back up on every tune. Because now it's only like you only grind up for your helm and your shoulder enchant dudes, and that's it. Here you have to grind up for all of them because they all have different gear you need. I play red paladin, so when last couple builds, especially this build on the 16th of August, I approve of red. I'm having a lot of fun playing Retribution, but in raids right now, there's just, especially now, because before it was like this, but now it feels like it's more focused onto that. The more range you have, the better off you can be in a raid, especially as a 10-man guild. So I'm thinking of possibly going to a Boomkin for the next expansion, because I've been playing I've been playing my Boomkin more and more on beta and getting used to it, and I'm having fun with it, and I think it'll be a good change, especially since I've been playing my red for so long. We run 2 red paladins, and me and the other red paladin we're really good in my book. I don't like to, even though I joke around, I don't like to be cocky. I think we're one of the better red paladins. One of us has to change because we can't just keep running 2 red paladins in a row. One of us has to change, and I'm probably going to have to do that. Professions? In terms of professions, it's easy to level, just because they introduced this new system called the Spirits of Harmony, which you get emotes from just killing things, and as you level. So you turn those in, one Spirit of Harmony you turn in for a 20 stack of ore, or you turn in for herbs, or you turn in for cloth, or you turn in for anything. Basically any profession thing you need, for the most part, are there. I think this is a great system, but it's gonna kill the gathering profession auction house, which I don't care about because fuck those guys. Putting up stuff too expensive. but um, but yeah, that's great. The factions, I think the only one I really like are the Lord Walkers because I feel more. I learn more about the Pandarian history and why they're there, what they've gone through, which is. It only takes like 30-40 minutes to get exalted with that because all you have to do is fly around and find these scrolls all around Pandaria. And it's easy at 90, you can do it as you level, but it's easier at 90 because you can fly. It only takes like 30, 45. I think people have like the longest is like 90 minutes. And that's because they didn't use a guide. I use a guide for the most part for the ones I didn't know where they were. But it was still great because like these scrolls, you read the scrolls. Sometimes they're around enemies you have to kill, but you can read the scrolls, and once you collect all of them for a certain achievement, you'll get the mail, and you fly to the Lord Walkers, and you turn it in, and you learn your story about that stuff, which is really, really good. The new 5-mans, so much better than the Cataclysm 5-mans, because in Cataclysm, I felt like there was just like that, you know, it doesn't matter about the story. It's just, here, go kill these things for loot. This one's more lore based, and I know a lot of people aren't gonna like that because they don't care. Like, I'm one of those people, but I actually did care, and it was great. New heroic raids, or raids normal and LFRs. I haven't done a lot of the heroics. I think I only did one and it didn't go too well just because the group failed. Normals, I've only done like 4 or 5 bosses, and I like them. Way better than Dragon Soul. Way better than Firelands. I don't know about tier 11, just before the nerfs, probably. LFR, way better than LFR in Dragon Soul, just because there is that skill element that needs to be in there. Because in Dragon Soul, it's just like tank and spank everything, avoid mechanics, just kill everything. Here it's like you need to know the mechanics in order to do the fights. You need to look through the dungeon journal, look up the fights, which is great. I approve of this, and I hope in the future it makes people smarter and knows for the most part the mechanics how they work. Bring out new raiders. You know, that's what a lot of guilds need. The loot system for LFR though, it's not so great. I don't really like it. Just because it's like you don't get loot, you get a bag or get loot. And it's just like, for the most part, you're gonna get a bag or no loot. I've ran LFR almost all since it's been up, and I've not gotten a piece of loot. I've gotten bags and no loot, and the bags only give me gold. And I don't need gold. Who needs gold at this point of the game? If you're poor, that's your fault. Blizzard makes it easy to make gold. Also, the scenarios, pretty fun. The first one I did, I didn't understand it. I thought like it was stage 1 and then you're done, you got out because I got the loot. Turns out there's more stages on certain ones, and it's cool. I liked it. It's pretty fun. I only frapped like the end of the stages bosses, dudes, because I didn't want to take up a lot of my memory frapsing the whole thing. But it's pretty fun. It's interesting. Interesting, right? What did I just say? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. It gives you treasure at the end. I'm not sure if it's supposed to give you something, because all I get is gold, like I said. If you're supposed to be getting like pets, mounts, I did a like on the dailies, like when you finish that zone's dailies, they give you treasure, which sometimes will give you like JC plans, pets. I think I've gotten a lot of JC patterns off of it, and I'm not sure if the treasures do that. I have to run more to confirm this. If I will, I'll probably put in an annotation or something. if I find time. But yeah, that's what I think about Mop so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna buy it. Like I said, let me know how you guys feel about it. If you guys are gonna buy it, you guys gonna not come back. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Alright, see you guys.